Hi, and welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. Today it's a new show. We are doing the EFC Women's Report today for the first time. I'm Keira, and I do reports on the website. And Chloe, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Chloe. I'm an Everton fan, but I'm also a football journalist student at the University of Derby.
I'm just so excited to get into this. The
Yeah,
first
I am.
women's show on the Toffee Blues Channel. It's just great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's proper
So what we can
exciting. Yeah.
start off with is obviously the first match of the season, which was that 1-0 defeat to West Ham, which was away at the stadium, which was a disappointing defeat, to be fair, because I thought we'd done quite well during the match. What do you
Yeah, I
think?
did. I thought we played well, and I thought we also had like a lot of great chances. We've obviously got all these new players in as well, and a brand new manager. So it was a bit of a touch and go game. Like it's one of those, and obviously it was also delayed a week. Like
Yeah.
that wasn't meant to be our first game. So
Mm.
it probably threw us a bit as well, but yeah, it was a disappointing defeat, but I'm still quite proud of how we played.
Yeah. Yeah. And I thought our defence, obviously despite the goal, I thought our defence were really, really strong in that game.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we've got some really strong defenders this year as well, I think. Like, I think we're almost like a brand new team, if you
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
Like, we've got a new manager, new players, old players. Like, it's almost like we've just went, right, do you know what? Brand new team for the 22-23 season.
Yeah. Yeah. Because obviously last season wasn't our best.
No.
And this season, already, I can see such a huge improvement in the team with the new players that Brian's obviously brought in and with Brian coming in as new manager. It's been real. I think it's been like quite refreshing to see like such a big change already.
Yeah, definitely. Because I was watching like the first game of the season, like you said, the 1-0 defeat. And it was just amazing how many like different styles they play. So we've got like young
Yeah,
players, old players, new players. I am gonna say I was quite worried about losing Sandy McIver.
yeah,
That was one of my big worries because she's been like our number one for so long. But Courtney's really stepped up to the plate
yeah.
and
She has, and obviously she come in quite a bit towards the end of last season, and she was incredible, especially against Tottenham. I thought she looked
yeah.
really, really strong and
Oh
made some
yeah.
incredible saves during that game as well.
Yeah, definitely. She has made such an impact and bringing like Emily Ramsey in as well from
Yeah,
United, having her in as well, like, under England's under 21s. She's been, I think she's quite an asset to have as well for like cup games too.
yeah, she is. She really, really is. Because obviously she was on loan last season at Birmingham City, who unfortunately got relegated. But she even then, when she played for them, she looked really, really strong. And I am really excited to see her play
Yeah,
more.
me too.
And then we'll move on to the next match, which was our 3-0 victory against Liverpool at Anfield, which was one of the best matches I think I've ever been to. It was so
Honestly,
good.
Jess Park is actually insane.
I love her. She was phenomenal that night. That goal, the composure she had to like execute it that well. Oh, it was amazing. It was
Yeah.
one of the best goals I think I've seen.
And to think that she's only what, 20 as well.
Yeah,
Like she's still so I want to can we keep her? I want to keep
I
her.
know. We might have to get on the phone to City and be like, listen, she can't come back.
So
She's staying here.
I mean, can we have her?
Yeah,
We
just
just
like can she just stay?
yeah, can we reverse the swap we did and you can still keep Sandy for 3 years, but now we keep Jess for three
Yeah,
years.
yeah. We should have done that. That's what they should have been part of the contract.
Yeah, we just get to keep her. But honestly, that I was a little bit hesitant going into that 3-1 victory, not gonna lie, just because of what
Yeah,
Liverpool did the week before,
yeah.
beating the reigning champions. It was a
Mm-hmm.
bit like, oh
Yeah, it
no.
did start the nerves a bit. I was like, I had faith in us, but I was a bit like
Yeah.
unsure if I thought we definitely get a draw. I thought we were going to definitely get a draw, but I was
Yeah.
so on edge when I got there, and I was like, I don't know. And you just start to panic more and more. And obviously, we never need to panic, do we? Because 3-0, one of the best results I think we could have had. So,
and
and
it being
Megan
at
Finnegan's
Anfield.
goal. Can we talk about that? Megan Finnegan's goal in front of the cop.
Just
Perfect.
incredible. And the fact that it was at Anfield as well.
Yeah.
Like, that big of an occasion to having moved it to Anfield is just amazing. I'm hoping that they put a reverse fixture at Goodison.
Yeah, I really hope they should do. They really should do, because it obviously the games have been selling out at Walton Hall Park, and and a lot more noise has been created about the women's game. So there definitely should be a bigger crowd, and Goodison would be the perfect place for it.
Yeah, because I think the last time that Goodison hosted a women's game was either the reverse derby or when we won against Chelsea last season in the Carabao Cup.
We definitely need another game at Goodison.
Oh yeah,
we definitely do. And the Leicester game, which was sold out at Walton Hall Park for one of, I think, was that the first time it had been sold out? I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Which was honestly, it was incredible to see so many people there, so many new people coming in to enjoy the women's game for the first time, and it's such a good. It's refreshing to see it. See so many people and so much noise being created, and we won 1-0 very late into the game.
Yeah, that was quite stressful. That I was watching it, just going, "Oh, please score, please score!" And just getting a bit like, no. And then we did final. I think it was like literally the last about 10 seconds of added time. It just went in. It's like, yes.
I thought Karen Holmgard, when she came on during that game, because obviously she made a debut for Everton that day, but she made an impact straight away, and I'm really, really excited to see her in more games and make more of an impact for the team.
Yeah, massively. I think she's one of Everton's dark horses this season, where I don't think she'd be like a starter, but I think she could be one of, like, the super subs where she comes in just immediate impact.
Yeah.
Straight on the pitch. Like I'm excited to see her, as well as, like, her sister.
Yeah.
And all our other new signings.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm really excited. Now, I'm not going to get names right. I'm not going to pronounce names right. I will try my absolute hardest to. But Katrine Veggie, not sure if I'm saying it right. She looks incredible. I want her to stay forever. She's made such an impact on the games. She's created goals. She's defended phenomenally. I just think, I just wanted to stay.
Yeah. Yes, I just want to keep everyone. Can we just, like, sign contracts saying nobody's allowed to leave and go back to their original clubs?
Yeah.
No, I'm quite excited about our squad, and like you said, Karen Holland's been, like, she's been amazing. Brian has come in with a brand new attitude. He's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really liking him so far.
Yeah, I am. He seems to really engage with the fans as well, and like he knows what the fans want to see and how we want the team to improve. And I think that's really, really good quality to have in a manager that's connected to the fans.
Yeah, that's what you want in a manager. You don't want them to just be, like, there to manage the team. You want them to actually have a connection, like, because at the Liverpool game, he was there talking to them all.
Yeah.
Actually making a connection, which is a lot that Frank does with, like, the men's team as well. Frank Lampard does a lot of talking to the fans and communicating, and journalists as well. And that's
both managers, Frank and Brian, they seem to get what Everton are about. They seem to get what the fans are about, what we are about, and what we want from our teams. And I think that's really, really good to see.
Yeah,
especially with Brian and the women's team, because we don't have as many fans as the women's team. We don't have that same amount of attendance every week, but you can see it now beginning to slowly sell out, and it's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good to see it sold out. I saw it, I was like, oh, that's so exciting. Because I mean, obviously, I'm, like, not at home, so I can't go to games like I used to be able to. But just seeing it sold out made me really happy. It's like, oh, it's sold out.
Yeah.
Yay.
I wanted to ask you as well, Chloe, what players are you most excited to see, or what players do you want us to look out for this season?
Ooh. I'm excited to see Courtney Brosnan. Like, I know she's been a player for a while, but I'm just excited to see her step up to that number one role now. I'm always excited to see Izzy Christiansen.
Yeah.
I love Izzy.
Oh, she's amazing.
She's so good. She's someone I'm always excited about seeing because I just think she's amazing, and she's a great captain when she is captain. Lucy
I like
Gray.
the fact, I like the fact now that obviously with Dan Turner moving on to Aston Villa, we've now got Izzy as our main captain, but we've also got like a circle of captains. I don't know if you've seen it. So it consists of Lucy Graham, Gabby George, Natalie Bjorn, and I think Nikolai Sorensen.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
saw that. I think
I
it's
think that's
good.
such a good mix.
Yeah, I think they all bring something different to the captaincy as well.
Yeah.
Like Lucy Graham's got the experience, Gabby George's like the young one. Like I think they all bring something different to the table that will make them all different captains and like brilliant leaders.
Yeah. And I want to talk about our upcoming games as well, because obviously our next game is Sunday, the 16th of October at Walton Hall Park at home against Chelsea, the reigning WSL champions. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on that, really.
Ooh, I think we might have the home advantage, like it's sold out, so we're going to have lots of Everton fans there in their shirts cheering us on. But Chelsea also haven't had the best start, I think they've won one, lost one. So it could go either way. I think it's definitely going to be difficult for us.
Yeah,
Not
it's going to be a challenge, obviously, because obviously from where we were last season to where we want to be is obviously two ends of the scale.
Yeah.
But Chelsea are right at the top with quality players. But we've got those players now. We've got the players and the ability now to go forward and beat the higher teams like Chelsea and Arsenal and City. I know City haven't been doing that well this season, but I really think we could.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've gelled together as a team as well, which I think was one of our problems last season, that we just hadn't gelled as a team and we just weren't working together. But I think this year we're so confident. We've gelled. We know what we're doing. I reckon it'll be like you said, a good battle. But I think all in all, we can get something from the Chelsea game.
Yeah, I really think even if it's just a point.
Yeah.
And a draw, I'd be really, really happy with a draw because I think that'd be a great outcome for us.
I would happily take a draw against Chelsea.
Yeah.
and their players.
And then we've also got Aston Villa on the 22nd of October away in the WSL. And obviously they've been doing incredibly well.
Yeah, Rachel Daly has been amazing for them. Like Rachel Daly playing for them is one of the best things that could have happened to Villa. So that makes me a bit nervous.
Yeah, I am worried because obviously last season we were on sort of the same level as them and they've already gone flying. So I'm a bit panicked. And we're also against Aston Villa at home on the 26th of October for the Continental Cup, our first game in that. So I'm hoping we're going to get a good result out of that because they are a team that are of such good quality now with obviously Rachel Daly, and they brought in quite a lot of new players over the summer.
Yeah,
I really think we'd be okay.
Yeah, and they've also got Simone McGill and Kenzie Darley as well.
Yeah, which was a disappointment to us all, but if that's where they're better off and they feel they fit in the team better, but we've got quality players. Yeah. And found replacements for them as much as we loved them when they were here. But I think we're going to do okay this season. I think we're going to do really well.
Yeah, I think we could definitely finish top 6. I don't think, I'm being realistic, I don't think we're going to get Champions League.
I can see it happening, but we're going to be a bit more realistic.
Yeah, but I think we could definitely get top 6.
Yeah.
That's where I've got my side set top 6 because I think we could do it with the players, the manager.
Yeah,
I just think top 6 is in our sights.
And obviously Brian with the team he's just managed before us previously, he did get to the semi-finals of the Champions League, so it is possible with his management. It's
Yeah.
happened before, so it can happen again.
Yeah, definitely. Like, don't rule anything out, as I always say. Stranger things have happened in football, but
Yeah.
yeah, I do reckon that this could potentially be our season and we could do quite well.
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add or
Not that I think, just that I think we're strong. We're a good side.
yeah.
We're gonna do well. Walton Hall Park is like a really nice little ground. Like I like going to
Yeah.
Walton Hall Park.
And I'm so like we are one of the very few teams in the WSL that has got their own stadium.
Yeah,
And that is obviously great for the women's team to have their own stadium, to have their own community where the fans can go and support them each week. I think is just fantastic because obviously other teams share like the stadiums with non-league teams and obviously lower league teams, and it is a bit disappointing because we do deserve to have our own stadiums, our own grounds. But obviously, with the women's teams and the women's leagues growing now in popularity, I can see that happening.
oh yeah, like a lot
Yeah,
of and it's like Arsenal recently. They're playing a lot of their Champions League games at the Emirates.
yeah,
Like I
yeah,
think
and they're
that is
selling out quite a lot, aren't they?
yeah, like I think that's so good because
Yeah,
during the North London derby they had to open the top of
yeah,
the Emirates because they sold out the entire bottom, and I'm like I love this.
and it's setting the example for the other teams, saying like, if we can do it, then so can you. You can open up Goodison, we can get all the fans in. Even if you've never seen a women's game before, you can come along, just try it,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
of such good quality as well.
Oh yeah.
And it's so close to Goodison. Even if there was a game after the men's home games, just come along. The tickets, what, £4 each, maybe for adults, something
Yeah, I
like
think
that.
something like that.
So it's really easy. Just come along, watch them, and bring your kids along because it's such like it's in a family atmosphere as well at Walton Hall Park. It's not like obviously not like the Premier League matches and stuff like that. I
Yeah,
think
no, definitely. I agree. And like I think when we went to Goodison for the City game, we parked at Walton Hall Park and we
yeah,
walked about 10 minutes and we were at
yeah,
Goodison.
yeah,
They
it's
had
not
like
far at all.
no, they had other posters as well of like the women and it's like, oh my God, I love this. This is
Yeah, it is good.
amazing.
But yeah, so I think that's about all for today, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. And make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And look out for more EFC women's reports because there will be more coming over the coming season with the new games and the new leagues. And obviously, we'll be going into the cup soon now, so there will be lots more content coming out.